go to breakfast.
Oh man, it's homecoming and all the 757.
Let's go.
Let's let it begin.
Go power for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, cause I think when you buy it out and without any doubt, though. From a man, be a
This is my drunk music. By this time, the Henny and Red Bull should be hitting.
Let's take it back to Holland. I'm talking about Holland. I'm talking about Holland real quick.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so, we was around when it was real. You was really. Hey.
I was just talking to my fiance the other day. These kids will never understand.
They will never know. They will never know.
You know how like the beginning of a song, like when you first hear like the beginning of a song in Holland, and everybody was like, oh, like you, cause you know. You just know.
Hey, great talk, man. Hey, Jamie. Hey, they don't know. They don't know. These boys don't know, boy.
Boy, I tell you, boy.
Hey, one more. Nah. Hey, it's one of them.
Hey, to you off top, I'm bossed up. You ain't talking money, don't talk to us. I'm steady stacking that guac up.
You and that rock up.
You type in nigga when nigga rolling that got mine growing like grapevine.
Did you stand up?
Pop out. Hey, bad whole jet pop out.
Norfolk State homecoming. Hey, ODU even having their homecoming this weekend. It's a great time in the 7-5 right now.
I'm telling you,
it's a great time.
Streets are a buzz.
It's a great man. Hey, this one time, folks. Hey, y'all wasn't outside. Like you said, you just hear the song line up.
Yeah.
Everybody, don't nobody care about nobody jumping on nobody, stepping on those shoes.
Nah.
Just turn it on.
We all doing it. Everybody stepping on shoes.
The club, what? Rolling off that loud. I almost got too hyped up, man.
I chill.
I chill right now.
I started looking for open space on the wall for a second.
Yo, shout out. Hey, man, happy homecoming weekend to everybody from Pirate Nation to Spartan Nation to ODU, everybody from the 7-5. Great weekend. Be safe. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time and relax, man. And when people say get off their campus, man, get off their campus, bro.
It's time to go.
Like, leave. Like leave. You know what I'm saying? Don't just stick around. Leave. But what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of IDK Sports Podcast, your premier spot to talk sports with the average guys. My name is Anthony. This is my main man, Kenny.
What's happening?
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because this is the premier spot to talk sports with the average guys. Lots happened this week. Had a lot of FBS games. We got all our predictions wrong. They looked horrible. On every FBS prediction we had, I think we lost besides the band. I did the good on the band. The rest of them, horrible.
Like they say, man. Like they say, we don't know what we're talking about. But funny enough, that's what we put in the title. We don't know.
I don't know. I do not know. And then, like you said, I don't know, bro. I don't know how to pick these FBS games. I really don't. I don't know what's gonna happen from each weekend, each week out. The Eagles, hey man, we're gonna get to it. The Eagles did a little bit. Did a little bit in the pro. Some teams that were looking good in the beginning of the season are looking kind of slow. Kind of slow right now. Kind of like the Chargers. I'm talking about you.
We thinning out the herd, but hey, they, it's Thursday, it's live. They look strong right now.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey.
It's also the Vikings. So.
It's also the Vikings. So so we're gonna get into all that, but like we do every week. Let's get into it.
No
rhyme or reason, like I said.
don't have to make sense.
It don't have to make sense. You don't know who I'm gonna pick. I don't know who I'm gonna pick. But it's Anthony's. Big Dawgz of the week.
I got money on me.
Hey, let's go first. First one, Russell Wilson. Boy, I'm proud of you, boy. Oh, proud of you, boy. Hey, don't let them talk that shit to you, dog. Enough is enough. Everybody, like, it's like Russell was like, everybody else laughing at me, but you. Like, you catch this smoke. Boy, I'm proud of Russell Wilson finally saying something and not taking the high road. Because sometimes when they go low, you got to go right there with them.
Who are you talking to?
Exactly. Tell Sean Payton to shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? Mind the business that pays you and your team. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Russell Wilson, man. And it's like you knew everybody wanted this to happen for him because everybody was like, yeah, good job, Russell.
Yeah, nah, this
good job.
Yeah, and I learned from my boy Ant here one of my life creeds at this point. Pick your battles, but also when you pick them, the ones you pick, win them. So you
had to, man.
This is the one Russ needed to win.
Yeah, you had to let them know, bro. I ain't want to.
Where he go? What happened to my dog? We was just there doing a big dog of the week. What happened to my dog? Boy, what's happening? Boy, what's happening? You want to talk to us? What's happening? My boy disappeared. I look up. I'm looking at them. They looking at me. What's happening?
Oh man, I don't know what just happened, bro. Hold on. Let me download it back. I just lost everything I had going on, bro. Everything. Hold on.
Boy, Lord have mercy. We pay our bills at IDK. You know what I'm saying?
I was like I was just pressing the button and it went away, but we back. We back. Next big dog of the week, the 757, man. Shout out to the 757, man. Great weekend, the 757. If you're around, all the homecomings is going on. Be safe, have fun. Hope the teams win. I doubt it, but you know, while they walk, you know what I'm saying? At least you can have a good time. You know. Next, NBA on NBC, man. What a way to kick off your new sport that you just bought. What a way. What a way to kick it off. Like, double overtime game, put the banner up, then you follow that up with the Warriors game, when the Warriors and Lakers game, Luka goes off for a 40-point double-double, almost a triple-double. Like, what a way. What a way, man. What a way. The World Series, man, with everything aligned, it's just poetic how everything lines up. And it makes this beef with Kendrick and Drake look even better. You have the Blue Jays going up against the LA Dodgers. And I already see the memes of Dodgers fans bumping "They Not Like Us" at the Blue Jays Stadium.
Yeah.
Yo, like, I don't know what Drake got to do to catch it. Just let this go by.
It's been about 2 years at this point,
way that this just lined up, bruh, you can't make this up, man. Toronto Blue Jays versus the Dodgers, bro. Like, you can't make that. Like, what's the odds of that happening after this historic beef? Historic rap beef. That's crazy.
That boy about to file an appeal right now. We going back to court. This shit gotta stop.
Boy, that is crazy. My last one is BJ Edgecombe. Hey, man, scored the most points in as a Sixer rookie since Wilt laced it up. Hey, man, when you get saying up names like Wilt, bro, when you in company like that, hey, they ain't never bad company, man. I think he had like, what, 30?
34?
Josh, you in there, you hear me? I think he had like 30, I think. 30 or
34.
34?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to you, man. Like I said, when you start saying names like Wilt Chamberlain, bro, as like, hey, this guy, like, oh, hasn't done since Wilt, hasn't done this since this. Bro, you in real company, bro. Good company. Good company, man. Good company. So, with that being said, man, that's Anthony's, man. Big Dawgz. Big Dawgz of the week, man. Real.
I see a few people kind of like, of course, we about to go into a whole other segment, but like, I've seen a few notes out there in the social sphere about like Like the first night, debut night, people already hopping off the bandwagon. Some folks already trading ships, switching teams as far as NBA goes. Like, I'm like, I just want to tell folks, we're not doing it this pod, but at the same time, relax. It's just opening night. There's hella games.
I don't think there's that many basketball fans that's like really loyal to their teams though. Keep it up.
I heard it in a few group chats today, like, like Lakers trash. Yeah, flag ain't it? Like, it's like, all right, come on, like, you know what I'm saying? Just let's give it a second. Just give it a second.
Yeah, man. So,
but shout out to Stephon Castle though. Lock his ass up. But go ahead.
Real deal. So let's get right into our next segment, which is our HBCU spotlight. Got some games. Got a lot of games to watch because I didn't recap any games. We saw some games. I think Southern lost to Prairie View at homecoming. That happened. What else happened? FAM won their homecoming. That helped their coach a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Who else played? Everybody else was on the bar, played some cupcakes. So that's what we have. We're gonna go into the HBCU spotlight because we don't have any games to recap. So we're gonna just get straight into our first game, and we have the big one down in Alabama, the Magic City Classic, Alabama versus Alabama State. 3:30 ESPN Plus, one of the biggest classic games in all HBCU and all of football. I mean, you're talking about 70,000 in the stands, another 100,000 outside, a big game down in Alabama. Big deal down there. I know they turning up. It's like a whole nother homecoming for them.
Brother.
What's that, Mobile? Is it Mobile?
Nah, we in Birmingham, brother.
In Birmingham. Yeah, that's in Birmingham. So that's a big game. Big, like I said, one of the most heavily attended classic games that there is out there. I mean, like you said, 70,000 in the stands, even more outside, take over the whole city. Tradition. I'm gonna let you go ahead, man, Kenny. I know that's your people's, bro.
Yeah, I gotta do it for my folks down in the Gump. But even though we down in Beham this weekend, bro, like you said, you already said this is a classic. Big draw in the crowd. Band's gonna show out. High stakes. This is a rivalry that kind of been going back and forth. I think at this very moment, I think ASU is kind of pulling away by maybe a couple signature wins. But with that being said, if we just keeping going towards the play on the field, I'm going back to Alabama State, and I'm saying this Andrew Body's gonna be back up and gunning. Alabama A&M, for them, it's just hold on to the electric fence as most as you can. Yeah. This is one of those games where you can kind of throw the records out the conversation. This is just a straight on iron fist rivalry, bro, because it's just a completely shootout. We talking about kids that went to school together, grew up together. You going here, well, I'm going here. This is straight iron match, grudge match, bro. Like the emotional energy that's going to be surrounded in that place is going to be electric. Again, I'm very enthused by this because my whole dad's side of my family is in Alabama, and this is talk about a house divided. And this, of course, most of my ASU fans, that's right there in the Gump. But for this one, I'm gonna have to ride with the fam. I'm gonna go Alabama State. Andrew Body dropping dubs again this week, bro. And what you got, homie?
There ain't really much I can say. This, like, besides the tradition and the pageantry of it, I think this is a blowout. Not close at all. I think Alabama State beats these boys 38-10. Alabama and them defense ain't that good, and you playing one of the best teams in all of football and one of the best teams in the SWAC. So not close. Alabama State, great atmosphere, great everything. Gotta love the Magic City Classic. Alabama State takes this big.
Yeah,
big.
Hands down.
Big. Let's get into the next one.
We got that one. Which one's next? We got a few matchups this week.
I got one right here. The first inaugural Las Vegas Classic between Grambling and Jackson State, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. on HBCU Go. They playing this at Allegiant Stadium where
Mhm.
the Raiders play. Bringing the classic back to Las Vegas. I think the last one played in Vegas was Southern and A&T. I think that was the last time they
Okay.
played in Vegas. I want to say, don't quote me. But Las Vegas Classic, Grambling versus Jackson State, 6 p.m. Eastern Time on HBCU Go. I think it's going to be a good atmosphere. It's good. It's always good for the HBCU grads out west to get a chance to see the bands and the HBCU teams, because like if you're an HBCU grad and you go out west, it's no team past Texas.
Mhm.
So I think a lot of HBCU grads get a chance to come to Vegas or out west in the Midwest. There really ain't many schools out there, and get to see an HBCU team, HBCU bands, HBCU atmosphere. Hopefully, it's a good crowd and they can keep this going, because you need games out west to still keep the brand going. And don't forget about the alumni that's out west. Even if you're not alumni of the school, you still want to, like, you can out, like I was, even if I lived out west, I would go to the game because you just don't get to see it all. And now as far as the game go, I think Jackson State takes care of Grambling pretty easily. Again, another blowout. I think another 31-10 game. Both Jackson State coming off a bye week, then they're gonna be ready to go. And again, great atmosphere, great bands, great pageantry. Jackson State by a lot.
Yeah, bro. Like again, we got another classic on our hands. I'm going the same way. I'm gonna get that prediction out early. I got Jackson State with the dub. They are on a hot streak, bro. That multi-dimensional offense they got, with Jacoby and Morgan, he's killing right now. Ahmad Miller, he's killing, bro. They both of them are on a hot streak. JSU as well. They are like a 13-game win streak against the SWAC. And this is just to add a little bit more motivation, because they also got to get that lick back, because they lost to Grambling last year. I think the score last year, Grambling won 41-20. So they definitely got to get their lick back from last year. So I'm definitely counting on JSU to complete the mission and spin the block and get that dub back for them. And it just happened to be at a neutral site. So we're going to take that. Again, with the pageantry, bringing it out west, it's lovely. But Jackson State, they on a roll right now. And I don't really see that coming to no end at any time soon. Riding the hot streak, ride the hot hand, sticking with Jackson State this week. I'll probably got it walking off the field. They could probably drop 42 on them boys, I'm thinking. 42. It'll be poetic if they drop 42-20 on them this year just to get their full lick back.
Yeah, I think this will be a blowout. But good pageantry. Hopefully they have a good crowd come out there to the Las Vegas Classic. The next game I got, the MEAC play. I think this is the big one for me that can tell me a lot, even though you got all the games are big in the MEAC because not that many teams. 5-game gauntlet, 5-team gauntlet that you got to win to get to Celebration Bowl. This one answers a lot of questions for me. Now, you got Central, who I think is the best team in the MEAC, going up against a Delaware State team that is hot. Hot offense, not as great defense, but a very hot offense. This game for me is Central's homecoming, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, ESPN Plus. I think two things happen in this game. I think if Dell keeps it close, I think Dell solidifies itself. For me, it's probably going to be the second best team in the conference if everything goes like it's supposed to. I don't think they have enough to beat Central. I think Central can stop them enough times where they can beat them in a little bit of a high-scoring fest at homecoming. I think just the team scoring, Central ability to score and defense is a little bit better. I'm gonna say that Central gets Dell State 35-21 in a good game that Central pulls away a little bit late, ends up beating Dell 35-21 at their homecoming.
All right, man. Again, I'm not even gonna bury the lead. I got Dell State with the dub this week. I got Dell State. I believe in them, man. I something about Dell State and the way they can just score, and they proved it in conference, out of conference. It do not matter. They can just go. And I believe it's going to be the same thing. Now, just a couple weeks ago, we had a treat in Andrew Body and Jacoby and Morgan. Same thing here between Caden Bennett and Walker Harris, bro. Like, I think we got another quarterback showdown on our hands, bro. So I think I'm gonna give Dale State the added advantage because they run game is just unstoppable. It seems offensive line has been road grading this entire season. Win, lose, or draw, that offensive line been showing up. So that kind of neutralizes any plan that I think Central's going to have. I mean, do I believe that Central's still going to score? Yeah, but you got to be able to score each time out. And the fact that Dale State can run the ball as efficiently as they can keep keep Central off the field. So I'm sorry, bro. I got some folks gonna hate me in the comments, but I'm gonna go with Dale State on this one, man. I think they walk away from this game again, another shootout. I can very well see 42-35.
Hey, I mean, it could happen. I mean, I'll be shocked. I think it'll be a huge upset. I think Central just it's probably gonna be one of the better defenses they played since they played in a while. I don't know. I will see.
You win surprised. The trenches. You win the trenches. You win the game, bro.
I'll be surprised if Trey Oliver lets them boys run on them like that. That's all I'm saying.
You win the trenches, win the game, bro. That's it. You limit the mistakes and win the trenches. What I think Dale State can do, and at a high octane level, Dale State for me, bro. Statement game.
Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. I think it'll be a good game either way. I think it'll be a good close game, and I think it shows that Dale is a team to be reckoned with in the MEAC. So anything can happen in MEAC play. Let's take this off the screen. Hold on. I lost all my slides, so I gotta go get them at the same time. Let's some other games that we got. Hold on, tablet pulled up. I know we got Morgan State playing Howard.
It's a good one.
Morgan State is at Howard. I think it is HU's homecoming, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is.
Both of them 3 and 4, 3:30 on ESPN Plus. I kind of got close game. It's gonna come down who offense can score. I mean, Howard's defense is really good. But it hasn't showed up in the past couple of weeks. Didn't show up against Tennessee State last week. So we'll see how that go. I think Howard wins the game. Low scoring game. It's like 17-7, something like that. That's one of the MEAC games that I got. And then of course the North State homecoming, you got South Carolina State. Vic got new defensive staff. Well, got new people running the defensive staff who got rid of defensive coordinator and the DB coach gone.
Well, that's a start.
Yeah. You said it, I didn't, but I was gonna let it slide. But I heard that we got different defensive staff calling plays and stuff because we got rid of that. But sometimes you got to make changes. You know what I'm saying? Going against South Carolina State, who's not no world beaters, coming off the win against A&T at their homecoming and went on a bye. Like Norfolk State's been on the bye. It's gonna come down to see what the defense of Norfolk State looks like. And if South Carolina State quarterback play is better, I still, even against that game, I hope we're going to have a good homecoming, but I still got South Carolina State beating us 24-14, something like that. I don't have no faith until I see
it. Yeah, man. I think this is one of those things where it could either, just because the internal staff changes, it could either spark some energy or create some further problems, and the fact that it's mid-season, there's a breakdown at every level. Yes, it's with the position coaches, but that's something that has to be rehauled in the off season philosophically, right? So I too don't have that much faith.
The old defensive coordinator from last year is going to be calling plays. Our defense wasn't bad last year, and we got the same boys. That's the only thing that gives me some pause. Now, maybe we had a bye week, and you got me talking about it. I ain't going to talk about it. But maybe we got a bye week, and it's not like you got somebody that doesn't know what them boys can do. And now we're going to put these boys back in situations that we recruited them to do. We recruited them. Like, we recruited Christian to be a safety. Number 3 on the playing corner. Playing well at corner. Only corner that we got playing well. He's the safety. Maybe we move him back to safety. Maybe that helps us play deep. Boy,
it would help from having bombs thrown over your head every week. But so you're on the right path. Anything will help. But with y'all coming off about hell, South Carolina State came off about this week too.
So we'll have it dialed up.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. One of the quotes I saw from my own from one of the groups I subscribe to, Coach Brady says they looking healthy and they locked in. They looking healthy and they locked in, bro, and they feeling confident.
Hey, bro, you getting up for me, bro? We lost to Walker and Wagner, bro. So
I was about to say, if you stand at a 1-16, I'll be confident too. I'll be confident too. You wouldn't have to sell me that much. I'll be ready to go. I'm ready to go this week, Coach. We ain't got to worry about me. Them boys already buttoned up their helpings. They ready to go.
Man. Speaking of 1-6, 2-6, Hampton plays Monmouth. I think Monmouth by 50. That's Monmouth by 50. Hey, because Monmouth don't got no defense, but y'all ain't got no offense. And Monmouth got a lot of offense.
Oh, they can score the hell out that ball. Here's my question. Hampton, alum here. Hello. Who the hell picked this as our homecoming game? At this point, the players and the coaches might as well come out to the tailgate with us. Because y'all ain't gonna be doing shit on the field. Let's just go ahead and skip that. And let's just come out to the back. Come out to the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Grab yourself something to eat. Cause I ain't got no hope. I was kind of joking around with Ant a little bit about, having no faith in Norfolk State this week. I for damn sure.
Boy, y'all about to lose by 50.
I was just telling him.
And my dad in the chat, he said South Carolina State is beatable, but we're sorry. We're horrible. And my pops know Mama too. And they Pop, Hampton about to lose the Mama 55-7.
I'll give you a close one. So my cousin actually played ball at Mama's. And I was like, he was coming down just to come tailgate with us. He's like, yeah, I know what we're going to do to y'all. Like, I know what we're going to do, but I'll come party with you, though, because you're my family. Boy, so we both got the memo that we're going to get our ass kicked on homecoming. That's fine. I think we should just forego it and just come to the parking lot. So Monmouth by 70. I don't care.
They're going to score a lot of points. And I just don't think y'all can score points like that. Their defense is not good, but I don't know if y'all offense is good enough. But no. Like, their defense is bad. But yeah, y'all gonna lose by a lot.
No.
Another one. You got A&T playing Campbell off a bye week. Campbell 2-6, A&T 1-6. A&T has been looking better.
They've been coming to fight.
They've been looking better off a bye week. Get some people healthy at home. After homecoming, still home. Off the bye week, Campbell's not that great. You look good against William and Mary. You look good against Maine. You look good against South Carolina State. I'm gonna go with the Aggies, with the Greensboro Aggies, bro. I think they can do it. I think they can get these boys. I'm gonna say close game. That he said y'all stay close early. It might not be that bad, but they're not gonna stay close. They're not gonna stay close.
Hey, Pop, we ain't gonna do
that. But I really got A&T. A&T wins just like this, 24-21. And I can't think of that kicker name, but he kicked that 50-something yard field goal. He wins it with a 48-yard or 50-yard field goals. Get A&T, they win. They second win of the season against Campbell in a close game. Get them boys some confidence. They might shrink off some more wins this year.
Campbell's not that good. Campbell's not that good. I'm gonna go with the home team on this one, man. I'm gonna go A&T. They're just not. I don't feel like there's gonna be too much stress this week. This is a good week to trot somebody in, get the job done, throw A&T, run the ball, maybe try a trick play here and there if you get to have a good field position. You know what I'm saying? Try some things. You know what I'm saying? Restore some of that faith in the building, bro. So I'm going A&T.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good one. I think A&T, they can stop the big plays. That's been killing them as of late. The big plays, turnovers, KJ playing a clean game. They get the run game going. I think it'll be a close game. think they win it with a field goal, but sometimes you just need a win. They need to get that next win. Beating y'all was cool, but I think they get that next win. They got some games down the road. They got like a Townsend team. That's a winnable game. You got a Monmouth team, which if you got an offense, you can beat Monmouth. You got some games that's winnable. So don't be surprised if the Aggies come out with another with a W in Greensboro. And I think that'll help them a lot moving forward. What Coach Gibbs is doing, I like what they're doing. Just got to see it on the field. You know what I'm saying? Just got to see it on the field. Let's get into the last part because the SWAC games are horrible, and I named all the good ones, so we ain't gonna talk about them. Power rankings, man, stay the same. Everything stayed the same. Jackson State, Central, Alabama State, Dale State, Prairie View A&M. That's what I got. You know, South Carolina State can be as an honorable mention. Howard's on the bubble too. You know, some teams on the bubble, but this is what I got. Still think this is the elite of HBCU football right now. Some questions are going to be answered, though. You got that Dale State Central game.
I would say.
How that look, you know. Jackson State, even though I think they'll beat Grambling, you are still traveling. Out west, things are different a little bit. So it's not a true away game, but it's like, you know, different things. Other stuff come with classic games where you got to do a little bit more like banquets and stuff like that. But this is what we got right now for our IDK Sports HBCU podcast football rankings. Kenny, you got any changes, anything you want to add?
No, man. I'm looking at this. Only thing, 2 points actually. I was about to say 1 point, but 2. That 2 and 4 locking in this week. Central and Dale State. That's gonna be very interesting. Again, I'm gonna still ride with Dale State on that one. I'm also keeping an eye on that spit spot. Prairie View got Lincoln this week. Now, some probably see that as like a walk-off dub, especially after the dub against Southern. I'm keeping an eye on that. Moving forward, because that can very well be interchangeable, seeing how the rest of these games line up for the rest of the season. So,
they don't beat them bad, like taking them out?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, eye on what? For them to lose? They better not lose to Prairie View.
No.
If Prairie View lose to Lincoln, they need to disband football. Just don't play no more. Just stop playing. I know you got a nice field, sell it. Fire the coach, fire the AD, get rid of the football team. If you lose to Lincoln, California, you don't deserve to have a football team. At all.
Stranger things.
Bro, Kenny,
I know. Yeah, no, I got it. I started potting for a second.
Them boys scored 10 points, they need to disband the football team.
Yeah, I started potting for a second. You're right. You caught me. Nah, but if this isn't, like you said, a complete fire hose, like just straight shootout, or just if they don't just crush them, step on them, I'll be pretty interested to see how the rest of the season goes. So I'm like I said, I'm keeping my eye on that 5th spot.
Yeah. And that is our HBCU spotlight for all our people that's looking at us on Instagram and our Twitter page. This is the cutoff point of it, the 30-minute cutoff point of it. You can always like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel and get the full episode, or you can catch us next day on wherever you get your podcast platforms. But for right now, we'll holler at you. So let me go ahead and cut that off. All right. So let me get into our FBS recap. Let's see what the first game we're going to pull up. First game we got wrong. Bama beats Tennessee. I got it wrong. You got
I was about to say, who the hell we talking about? Because I picked this right. I'm fake. I've been Roll Tide since week 3.
So let me get it out the way. Bama beats Tennessee 37-20. Bama Ty Simpson 19 for 29, 253, 2 touchdowns. Ryan Williams, hey, we see you, boy. Got a sighting this week. 5 receptions for 87 yards. Tennessee's Joey Aguilar 28 for 44, 268, a touchdown and a pick. And Deshaun Bishop 14 carries, 123, 2 touchdowns. This game is every time that Tennessee was about to make a play, like needed to make a play, they didn't. That's basically what it comes down to. And Bama made plays when they needed to. Like that pick at the end of the half, killed them. That non-converted third and short or 4th and short, killer. It seemed like every time Tennessee needed to make a play, they couldn't. And Bama, took advantage of it, 37-20. I told you in these college games, especially in some of these SEC games, the fact that you haven't beat them there in so long, I think that still just creeps into them, even though some of these players weren't even alive when this happened. The last time they beat Tennessee. So beat Bama at Bama. Mm-hmm. It's like it just creeps in. It seems like it just always creeps itself in there. And they make a play here, pick at the end of the half. Don't make a play here. Ty Simpson made a couple plays need to be made. Ryan Williams running wide open. You still did great things. You ran the football. Tennessee wants to run the football. They ran the football. Joey Aguilar had a good game, not a great game. Defense just didn't make enough stops. Got them pinned down. Let them go to run length of the field for a touchdown. It seemed like plays it just seemed like things compile. And then you look up, Bama won again. Another year where Bama beats you. Looking like one of the top teams in the country with one loss. Definitely the best one-loss team. Maybe one of the best teams in the country.
Yeah, that's exactly why we play the game, bro. It's the game within the game, bro. Like, there's the 99-yard interception return for a touchdown, looking like they're about to go in for a score. There's the safety. There's the, 3 and outs. There's, a bunch of miscues from Tennessee, and that literally decided the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about a 14-point swing at the end of the half. Like, bro, it just came to that point. But not to be completely dismayed, bro, because Tennessee could run the ball. Hell, I think Deshaun Bishop put his name out there, put his name on the map this past week. The way he was running against Bama, bro, he made it look easy. It was like, damn, if we wasn't trying to score or trying to get back in this game, we'll probably stick with it. Was I'm surprised Coach didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because Bishop was eating, even through the point where he had like an injury scare during the midpoint of the game, but came back on the field and got right back to it. I think Bama's starting to find some answers on the ground game. Shout out to Jan Miller, but I think their backup is pretty decent. I'm forgetting his name right now, number 4, but he looked good to spell the time that Jan was out. Passing game was efficient. Ryan and Jeremy got their touches, got the ball rolling. Ty Simpson, as it's dictated as it's shown out through his stat line, he was efficient with the ball, no turnovers. As long as they can play a key game and, Bama defense get some turnovers here and there, which they did, capitalize on some miscues, it's going to keep running like this for the entirety of the season, bro, because they are shaping up to be one of the, dare I say, one of the best teams in college football right now. And that's coming from a very low point when everybody's ready to write them off. Mm-hmm. It's starting to seem like Bama's like, well, not so fast, my friend, because we right back. Mm-hmm. We right back. And with some of the murmurs that it may not just stop here, especially if Ty Simpson decides to return next season, which I believe he should. But if that's the case, we putting the league, we putting college on notice, bro. Bama's starting to become a powerhouse again.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, like that, it was a fluke for that Florida State game, but they've been on a tear since. Let's get into the next one. Who got Georgia Ole Miss? Got this wrong. Hey, man, the game kind of pissed me off while I was watching it, but we're going to get to the stats first, and I'll tell you why. Georgia beats Ole Miss 43-35. Gunnar Stockton was 26 for 31, 289. 4 touchdowns. Nate Frazier had 17 carries for 72 yards. Ole Miss, Trinidad Chambers did everything he could. 19 for 36, 263 a touchdown, and 42 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. And Zion Strickland, 3 receptions, 96 yards, and a touchdown. My thing with this one, man, is like, bruh, I don't what Ole Miss defensive coordinator was trying to do. What they was trying to do on a run fits on defense, period. Bro, I don't know. You made Georgia's offense look like they were
world beaters. Yeah.
World beaters, bro. Like, I don't know. They couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop the pass. Gunnar Stockton ain't really been great all year. And you made him look like he was Patrick Mahomes. Like, if Ole Miss just can find, and Georgia too, this is a horrible defensive play game. If Georgia or Ole Miss found some defense, it wouldn't have been as high scoring the game. Georgia just made more plays. But if Ole Miss had a semblance of a defense, bro, I don't know what what defense. I don't know what either defensive coordinator came into this game with, and this game was just like, yo, this. Am I watching the SEC game or a Big 12?
Bro, it started to look like Big 12. During the point of this game, this shit started looking like a Big 12 game. But Georgia made a statement, bro. This is a statement game, whether we choose to look at it that way or not. I mean, they hung in there with a high-scoring Ole Miss team and won. They had a duel, and Gunnar Stockton won. You know what I'm saying? And also shout out to Lawson Lucky, tight end for Georgia, starting to prove shape of that ground of tight ends is coming out of Georgia lately, man. They got some players. He had a 3-touchdown game against Ole Miss last week. So if this is where they start to find their stride on offense, hopefully that defense makes an appearance eventually during the rest of this season too. But if they can continue to lean on that offense in Georgia, they could still be dangerous, brothers. Like I said, this is a statement game. And
yeah, it was a statement game. It was a big time game. Yeah.
And to be fair, this is Ole Miss's first loss in this kind of fashion. So that's not to say all hope is lost. It does change the complexion of the season a little bit, or their hopes for moving forward. But they're still a dangerous team that can clip somebody else in these coming weeks. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is the right matchup, and we're looking at the rankings completely different, especially if they match up Ole Miss on the right day. You know, I'm not looking at the schedule right now, but I'm sure there's a mix of probably maybe Bama. Who else out there? The SEC, maybe. I don't know if A&M plays them. Texas A&M plays them. But, bro, Ole Miss is still a dangerous team.
Yeah.
And not for nothing, Georgia, a one-loss team, too. So, hey, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. I mean, it was a horribly played defensive game that you normally don't see from the SEC. But, hey, kudos to Georgia. Hey, find another way to get a W. Last one.
Hey.
This game, Vandy beats LSU 31-24. Vandy, Diego Pavia comes back with a big game. 14 for 22, 160 and a touch, 86 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Cole Spence had 5 receptions for 56 yards and a touchdown. Garrett Nussmeier played better. 19 for 28, 235, 2 touchdowns. And Xavier Thomas, 4 receptions, 75 yards and a touchdown. Vandy, even though the game was close, Vandy always was in control of this game. Always in control. Like Pavia ran when he needed to do. He was just carving them up. It's the first time Vandy beat a ranked LSU team. First time they beat LSU since what, 93? Or something like. It's been a while. It's been a long time. But looking at a 6-1 rank of Vandy, you know, LSU done lost 2 games. That Brian Kelly heat is starting to crank up. But you know, Brian Kelly on the low always got an escape valve. So, you know, and it's a big time job opening. So will he try to jump ship back up north? Maybe to the Big Ten? Maybe.
Are you looking at Penn State? Penn State, yeah. I'm looking at you.
Yeah, like maybe. I don't know. But Brian Kelly's getting the not saying they'll fire him. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. But the pressure is turned up on him losing to Vandy. That didn't help. That did not help. But like I said, Vandy, this is not your the old time Vandy. This is a new Vandy, a ranked Vandy, 1-loss Vandy, a contending Vandy for SEC championship. Like I said, 31-24. Make another statement. It's a good way to bounce back after the Alabama game. Good way to bounce back, especially with Pavia didn't play as well that game. Took control of it. Good crowd. Vandy 31-24, man.
Bro, the second half of this game was so notable, bro. I mean, to start off, this was just a notable dub from Vandy to begin with. For sure, a damaging loss if I'm LSU, man. You probably moving forward, morale, their national standings, you know, the national perception. We're already talking about some hiring or some coaching changes. Everything kind of changes for LSU, but what Vandy was able to do in the second half of this game, especially that fourth quarter. After that 62-yard touchdown, Vandy's defense. I don't know if I just want to credit Vandy's defense more or the lack of execution on Nussmeier's part. But bro, they couldn't get nothing going. LSU offense couldn't get nothing going, and he had maybe 3 or 4 chances in that fourth quarter. LSU defense got Poppy off the field, 3 and out, made him punt the ball. And I know there was at least twice underneath that 6-minute mark in the fourth quarter where he was like, all right, maybe if LSU can get something going here, there's still time on the clock, they can make something happen. Bruh, them things didn't even, LSU offense didn't even get out the blocks.
No.
They didn't even get a start, bro. It was just like, if anything, Vandy's defense just kept pushing them back. So I think both can be true. This was a damaging L, and I don't know what the prospects look for Nussmeier moving forward. But hey, if I'm Vandy, I wouldn't consider this no fluke because they've been playing a lot of teams tough. Their offense and defense made enough plays throughout the season to where ain't nothing going by happenstance right now. They are truly a threat in the SEC. LSU, man, there's still time, but yeah, I gotta pull it up. There's some gaps. There's some gaps, and it's been exploited. So
yeah,
see what happens.
See what happens. I do got one more. Here we go. Notre Dame versus USC. Notre Dame comes with the win, 34-24. Notre Dame CJ Carr 16 for 26, 136, 1 TD, 1 interception. Jeremiah Love with a huge game, 24 carries, 228, and a touchdown. USC Jaden Mavia 22 for 42, 328, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and Jacoby Lane 6 receptions for 111 and a touchdown. This game right here, if I knew what the weather was going to be, I would have picked Notre Dame. It was a nasty weather game. Rainy, colder, nasty game for out west guys to come play. Them 2 picks were crucial. Even though he played pretty good, Mavia played pretty, them 2 picks was at crucial times, and they just could not stop Jeremiah Love. He finally gave him the ball.
The game, yeah.
They finally gave him the ball. And that's the biggest thing. They gave him the ball, but I picked USC to win. I thought they could upset a Notre Dame team that I don't think is that great. Notre Dame stays in that playoff talks. They won one of the big games, and the other teams are eating themselves. They stay in that playoff talk. Even though I don't like it, they're going to stay in the playoff talk. The SEC is beating themselves. The Big Ten is showing that really 3 teams. Really 3 teams. The Big 12 is beating themselves. The ACC, 1 team.
Georgia Tech, I'm saying
1 to 2 teams. 1 team, like if Georgia Tech, but if Georgia Tech loses, the strength of schedule is not good enough for them to get more than 1 team in. So now it's 12 teams. Notre Dame still sneaking around. They probably win the rest of their games. You won 1 out of the big ones. You still sticking there with them 2 losses. And that's all they want to do is stick around. And when it come close, they're gonna put Notre Dame in. We know that. All of us know that.
Yeah.
But rainy game. Hey, Marcus Freeman got them ready. 34-24. Mavia, without them two picks were crucial. USC is a good football team. Them 2 picks killed them.
Yeah. And not to mention like that last trick play from USC, bro, that I think they eventually just fumbled on. That was, I feel like that was a desperate play. They still could have stuck within the game plan, but that play just felt desperate. But it ended up being fumble and just ultimately turned into just killing their entire momentum. Any change in the complexion of the game that they wanted was dead in the water on that play. But what I said from the beginning of the season with Notre Dame, as long as they stick with Jeremiah Love and hell, Darian Price had that too, because he had a 100-yard kickoff return on this game too, which completely changed the momentum of this game. But as long as they stick with those running backs, they gonna have a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, you had a very modest game last week from CJ Carr. Very modest. So Jeremiah Love just proved all together that he's a workhorse, bell cow running back. Probably gonna go top 10 next year in the draft. Darian Price is just versatile. He can get it done at special teams. He can be a change of pace back. He's gonna make some money. He's gonna play on Sundays. What's also starting to show his hand is Notre Dame's defense. They secondary has been firing at all 4 positions. They've been locked down. They play man up. Ain't no running. Come see me on this island. And they taking on all challenges. Mind you, this is a team with Jacoby Lane, who had a damn good game this past week, but Makai Lemon as well. Somebody had to eat. But towards the end of this game, it was clamps for everybody. Everybody got clamped. And that's the type of performance you want to put on in a big time game. Now, could that partially been done to some of the weather element? But I'm not gonna believe that too much. I just believe that Notre Dame started to step up this game. So moving forward, I hate to say it, but Notre Dame's probably gonna be in the playoff hopes again. See how far they go.
Yeah. So that's what the games last week. And I just think last week proved that it's no dominant. I don't know. There's really no dominant football team this year in college football. You got some teams that could be in the hunt, but nobody's like really pulling themselves away as that team. I know Ohio State's unbeaten, but then you look at who they played. You know what I'm saying? And Texas win don't look that great. Illinois don't look that great. Oregon, SEC, we just don't know if the SEC is just that great. They all beating up on each other. I think the only undefeated team is Texas A&M.
And that was gonna be one of my parting shots. They was in a shootout on the low this past week, man. They had a very close game between Arkansas. Bro, Taylor Green had a monster night last week. I think he threw for over 250, ran for close to 100, had like 5 touchdowns alone by himself.
Yeah.
He made some money, bro. So, like you said, bro, you can't, just when you want to put all your trust in one basket, you have a close game like that between A&M and Arkansas, bro. So, to your point, they might just all beat each other up and made a best man win.
Yeah, you just don't know. So, anybody can tell you they know who's going to be the dominant team, they're lying to you. That's why I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know. I don't know. Let's get into some games this week. All right, sticking in the SEC, Ole Miss plays Oklahoma noon Eastern time on ABC. Oklahoma losing to Texas. I think they came back and won this week. Material looked better last week. Ole Miss coming off a loss to Georgia where the defense did not play good, going up against a very good Oklahoma defense with their quarterback back. Ole Miss, Trinidad Chambers is playing great, but can the defense hold up to stop anybody? Noon game. I think this is at Oklahoma. I want to say. I don't know. I'm not sure. I never remember.
I got you.
Where it's at. But I just think I think Ole Miss takes this game in a close, low-scoring game. Close game. I'm gonna say this one 24-21 Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss rights the ship, play a little bit better defense, but I can see the game going in either way, 24-21, because that defense is really good for Oklahoma. If John Material kind of getting his hand from that little surgery he had on his hand, on his thumb, coming back. Texas was kind of his first game back. I had the rust on him. 1 loss game, 1 loss teams, right? 2 1-loss teams. This is definitely a conference championship eliminator. Could be a playoff eliminator. So, so you're looking at 2 desperate teams that need to win for stay in the SEC championship hopes and in that college football playoff hopes. I'm gonna go Ole Miss 24-21 though in a close game.
Yeah. I got the same thing, Brandon. You was absolutely right. This game is in Oklahoma. I understand Oklahoma's defense has been playing lights out. I'm not gonna take none from them. I also know they got John Mateer back. That definitely changes the aspect of this game, bro. But what's hot usually stays hot, and I'm rolling with Trinidad Chambers again. I think they both recognize that their backs against the wall. I think one team in this situation has enough firepower to actually come off that wall and come out swinging. I trust Ole Miss and Lane Kiffin and Trinidad Chambers, that collective, more than I trust John Mateer. I'm sorry. That's just where I'm at this point this season. I understand this is for all the marbles. You playing a playoff game pretty early between Oklahoma and Ole Miss, bro. Because going down 2 losses it doesn't help anyone, especially when everybody's kind of sitting around that same range right now. I kind of trust that Lane Kiffin is going to take that, hey, in a crunch spot, in a tight spot, and when you really need that win, he's going to call it in Trinity, and you actually got a quarterback that can deliver, which is something that we didn't see sometimes last year with Jackson Dart. I think Trinidad can get it done. I think he has a quarterback that actually can get it done this year. So I'm going to roll with Ole Miss on this one. It's still going to be a close one, but it's around that same little 3-point spread, 2017. Okay. And it's going to be like a late pick off John Mateer.
Ooh. Okay. All right. So we both agree on that one. Let's get to the next one. We got LSU, Texas A&M at Texas A&M, I think, too. 7:30 Eastern time. Is it on? Did I put the right one? Is it NBC or ABC?
It's on ABC.
ABC. I put in by accident. I rushed and did these. ABC, 7:30 Eastern time. LSU versus Texas A&M. Heisman moment for Marcel Reed and them undefeated Aggies at Cal. It's at Cal Field.
Yeah.
No,
we in Baton Rouge this week.
Oh, it's in Baton Rouge? Oh,
yeah,
it's a true road game. It's a true road game. I apologize. True road game in Baton Rouge at night. Off that loss.
Death Valley. Yeah.
They got 2 losses now, right? Or 3?
2.
2 losses. Definitely don't want 3. That just kills the whole season. And them front runner of the SEC kind of being overlooked. Marcel Reed, 4th or 5th in Heisman favorites. Nobody really taking Texas A&M seriously. This is a chance for you to get your stripes and they get taken seriously. Go down there and beat LSU, which I think they do. I think y'all see why Marcel Reed, the star that I think he is. But I also think Gary Nussmeier plays good in this game. And that gives even more to his Heisman, of Marcel Reed's Heisman. He outduels a guy that's supposed to be the top guy, was supposed to be top guy. I don't know who they want to be top guy. Does LSU, and then how does Brian Kelly get LSU back up, right? He's still dealing with kids. How do you get LSU back up after a loss where now you really think your championship and playoff hopes are over? How do you get them back up to ready for this game to play? Are they going to be down? Are they going to be looking ahead? People going to be taking care of themselves for the draft? I think it's a little too early for that. I think it's a home game. They're going to be ready to play. But I still got A&M 31-24. 31-21. Sorry, 31-21. I'm backing up a little bit. 31-21. A&M goes in there, beats LSU. Marcel Reed sets his foot firmly in the Heisman race with a Heisman moment, and people start looking at him as one of the best players in college football right now. I'm going to go A&M. Been on high on them all years. No need for me to back down now. I believe in that defense and their quarterback. And them receivers. Really good receivers.
Yeah. All right, man. We're going to be in agreement on this one, too. I'm not even going to bury the lead, bro. They about to eat that damn team alive. The pass rush that A&M have is going to be far too much for LSU's offensive line. They're going to be in hell, bro. I ain't even going to make it seem like this is going to be nothing short than stomping. We was kind of tipping. I was kind of tipping my hand earlier about Brian Kelly. This might be the one that's going to seal it. Because I had these boys getting stomped this week.
At home?
At home. And I'm talking about 2 scores. So that pass rush combo with the lead dog of Cassius Howell, I'm looking at the wide receivers, as you mentioned, for A&M. They got this corner. LSU has a corner that I like with Mansworth the Lane, but it takes a collective. And between Mario Craver and KC Conception, too much. And we didn't even get to talks about A&M's running game. I don't know if Le'Veon Moss is going to be back, but even in that case, they still got 2 more running backs that can go in A&M. And then, lo and behold, there's the Heisman moment. Marcel Reed stomping like a big dog at 7:30. Primetime, the lights is on in Death Valley, putting on a damn show. I just told you he just came off of scoring 45 points last week. just what the hell you think he about to do against this LSU defense? I'm gonna say numbers. Shout out to June, but he doing organic numbers this weekend. He doing
Shout out to June.
He's doing organic numbers this weekend in Death Valley, bruh. I can't see no other way, bro. And I'll be here. I'll wave the flag if something else happens, but I doubt it. I got a clean curb stomping this week. A&M SEC favorites, bro. And Brian Kelly, they gonna have some tough discussions coming back Monday.
So what's the score?
Oh, right. We get to that. I got, dude, I might go 34-10, 34-13.
At home?
At home.
Oh, okay.
They about to dog walk these boys, man. They about to dog walk them.
So you got A&M. Nah, say it for the pod when we clip it up. Yeah, nah, say it.
Yeah, I got A&M dog walking LSU 34-13.
Hey, you heard it here. You heard it from him. I'm kind of dog pile on you now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got A&M winning this game too. This is because I believe in their quarterback, man. I believe in their quarterback. Another big game. Hey, man, we all SEC today, man. Vandy and Mizzou, the two teams that lost to Bama, came back, had good wins. Both one-loss teams.
Good point.
Mizzou looked good. Vandy. Vandy looked good. I think this game is at Mizzou. Don't give me the line. You know, I'll be looking up where they be at. 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN. It's a tough one. I think Diego's playing better, but Bo made plays, but them picks, he just turned the ball over a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in Pavi and Said. Said quiet as kept is a very good running back. Very versatile running back.
For sure.
Too. Like probably one of the better pass catching running backs you'll catch. And
that makes money. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that Vandy defense is good too. But that Mizzou defense ain't no slouch neither.
That Tyke wasn't it? Zion Young? God forgive me, y'all, but that boy can go. Zion Young,
man,
popping it. He's popping it overtime and delivered.
Boy, I didn't want to score for
Which you want to do? Yeah, which way you want to go, bro?
It's going to be a good game. Again, another championship eliminator, another maybe playoff contention eliminator. Tough day in the SEC. Both coming off big wins. Big wins.
Yeah, say it with your chest.
Hold on. Where this game at? I got that'll help me decide. Where this game at?
Yeah, I got you, brother. Don't worry about it. This game is in Nashville.
Vandy 34-31.
Yeah, that boy did it.
Vandy 28-24. I believe too much in their defense for that high. 28-24. Diego Pavia plays better than Bo. Bo is a good Bo still working some stuff out. He been turning the ball over a lot these past two games, right? Had some bad picks against Bama, had a pick last week. That running back for Mizzou is nice. But that defense, Vandy's defense ain't no slouch either.
And that's where it comes down to me when I'm kind of thinking about this game, is that both got damn good running backs. Cedric and Ahmad can go. Those are both Sunday players.
Oh, sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And then on defense, for both of them, they both stout, bro. They both stout. They both can play. I guess it's about which quarterback you believe in more. And I'm kind of going against my gut because I know Diego can deliver in big moments. But
it's hard because you see it in both.
I can also see, because he's such a gambler, and he might fall into a trap, bro. And I think Mizzou's defensive line is that athletic and that damn aggressive where they're gonna make them pay for it, bro. The sticks might be right in a crucial moment where you need to be moving the chains. They might be moving the sticks back because he's starting to find himself in like a 2nd and 16 or a 3rd and 12 because he made a mistake early in the series. So I'm gonna have to go Mizzou. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go Mizzou. 28-24. Because I can't put it down by like just a field goal. That's too easy. One team's gonna have to go for all the marbles and have to go down there and score to win this game. And I think it's gonna be Vandy. And I think Diego's gonna have to make something happen at the end of the game. And I think right when you need it, it's gonna be a catastrophic play. That's gonna be like a stake in the heart. So I'm gonna go Mizzou. They've been battle tested. They just came out of an overtime game last week.
Yeah.
They riding hot. I'm gonna go Mizzou, bro. 28-24. Get this camera out my face. Shut it off. I don't know what to do.
Mizzou 28-24. I got Vandy 28-24. Great game. Probably one of the better games of the weekend. Probably one of the better games of the weekend.
For sure.
I'm not even gonna hold you. A couple other games to get into. I think a big Group of 5 game. People interested on ESPN2 at noon. South Florida versus Memphis. South Florida still trying to solidify their spot, that best Group of 5 team to get in the playoffs. Memphis coming off a loss to UAB. But they're both 6-1. Still fighting for that. Who's gonna be that Group of 5 team to get in? And USF is leading the way for that, kind of with Tulane too. So, good game. BYU Iowa State 3:30 on Fox. BYU belt the ass of Utah. Did not expect it.
And we're gonna stay real low on that because we said I know I said something crazy there.
Yeah, you did. And that's why I put it up there. You know what I'm saying? But BYU still underdogs to Iowa State in this game. Iowa State is a good team, but nobody's giving the 11th ranked BYU any respect. For real. With that quarterback. I know why. He wears number 42 or 47 playing quarterback. I wouldn't respect it either. But they winning football games undefeated. Belt the ass to Utah. Got to go to Iowa State, though. A little different in the Big 12. So, another game, 3:30 on the Big Ten Network. Illinois, Washington. Washington is quietly a really good football team. It's a really good football team. That's a good football team. Illinois quietly has been just slowly losing big games. Another big game in Washington, 3:30 on the West Coast. Can Illinois get it done to keep that season going good? Or can Washington, they kind of wondering why they're not ranked. They're wondering why they're not ranked. And that's a good football game team from the games that I saw. We did that.
There's a couple more out there. I'm very interested in this Bama versus South Carolina game this week. This is a prospect game for me, but I can quiet as kept.
Oh, yeah. What you about to say?
No, bro. I'm still sticking with Bama on this one. Okay. But if we harken back last season, one of those quarterbacks that gave Bama some problems was who? You guessed it, Lenore Sellers. And records be damned. It be just these games that, hey, yeah, you got away from Mizzou, you got away from Vandy. Hell, you even got away from Tennessee. This could very well be one of those games where you start biting your nails at the end of the game. Don't ask me how I know.
I don't know. South Carolina the same team. Another game that I see interesting that people will call me crazy for, people love to call me crazy. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. UCLA goes to Indiana.
Ooh.
Big noon kickoff.
Ooh.
A lot of spotlight on you. Indiana's never been here. Never been the spotlighted team. You're the number 2 ranked team in the nation. Everybody telling you how great you are. You got a UCLA team with Nico still trying to prove to people that he that guy.
Nico,
don't bury the lead. Don't bury the lead because I think you know where I'm going.
Yeah.
UCLA, 3 games in a row.
Beep, beep,
Nico is trying to show people that he is still that guy that they thought he was in Tennessee. Playing good football right now, too. The whole team is playing good football right now. Indiana, we never been here before. We're the hunted, not the hunters. Number 2 ranked team in the nation. Urban Meyer, Reggie Bush, and all them are here. It's a big deal. Indiana's a big deal in football. It's not basketball. It's not an assembly hall. This is at the football stadium. I don't even know the name of it. At noon. Not saying that Indiana loses. Don't be surprised you look up and this game is a lot closer than you think it would be. Mm-hmm. Right now they got Indiana the 25.5 point spread. That could be true, but I think it's a lot closer. don't be surprised. You wake up and you look at the ticker. You say, "Damn, this game kind of close." I'm saying Indiana only wins this game by 10 points in a close game against a hot UCLA team and an Indiana team that might be listening to people too much. Just came off that Oregon win. You might be listening a little too much. Just saying.
Bruh, right now, and the reason why I like this pick even more, they got the win probability right now for Indiana over UCLA at 93%. I'm telling you right now, load up the FanDuel. Load it up. Load up the parlays.
I would definitely take that 25.5 point. I'll take the points.
Oh, please. That is a gimme. Because I'm feeling the same way. That's a sneaky one. All right, last one for me. Hey, y'all, they here. We probably got to go on an apology tour at some point at the end of the season. But Louisville just came off a good dub against Miami. We ain't going to say too much. But Louisville is making some noise in the ACC. Ready or not, here they come. And I'm going to tell you, I'm gonna throw this rock and I'm going to hide my hand. From what I've been seeing out of Chris Bell these last 3 weeks, he's looking like wide receiver 1 in the 2026 NFL draft to me. Boy can play. True dog. And yes, that's over Jordan Tyson, Carnell Tate, Makai Leonard, all them cats. Chris Bell is that deal. Went for 2 tuds and like over 150 last week against Miami. A good Miami defense too. So they got Boston College, and I expect that boy to put up a highlight tape.
Yeah, ACC is going. I mean, hey,
don't count them out just yet. Don't count ACC out just yet. You get the right competitor in that game. You get the right competitor at the end of the season. Folks gonna be scared. And all right, I'm gonna just bet on Isaac Brown and Chris Bell for the remainder of the season too. Because if Louisville keep going on this streak, they gonna give somebody a problem. I'll just say this. I like the Louisville and Notre Dame matchup if it happens in the playoffs. I like it.
Hey, bro. I mean, hey, I feel you. I mean, I don't co-sign, but I feel you. I think, yeah, it's cool.
I'm just saying.
It's cool. All right, let's get into our NFL games. NFL recap. Going to my Panthers, man. 4-3. 4-3.
Hey, come on, talk about it.
Hey, man, the Panthers.
Talk about it.
Hey, Bryce Young did get hurt. Got Andy Dalton. I think a 3-game stretch. But we 4-3 right now. Beat the Jets 13-6. Bryce was 15 for 25, 138 touchdown. Rico Dowdell still 17 carry, 79 yards. Xavier Leggett 9 receptions, 92 yards and a touchdown. And for the Jets, man, hey man, Aaron Glenn, man, I feel for you, man. That is bad.
I was about to say, I'm surprised the owner, Woody Johnson, wasn't in one of your big dogs this week.
Nah, not this week. Not this week. They lose again. Yeah. Tyrod tried to come in and save him through 2 picks. They couldn't really run the ball. It's really bad over there. But Carolina, hey, that's 4 wins in a row, man. I mean, 3 wins in a row. 4-3.
At some point, somebody just gotta say thank you, Kenny, because I told y'all the vision, and everybody laughed. But as I always say, he who laughs last and first, he last and first.
Yeah, you got it. All right, move right along. The Eagles.
Say what I said. Say what I said.
The Eagles come back, beat the Vikings 28-22. I'm gonna let you talk about the Eagles, but I got some takeaways that need some watch out things for it. I still don't like the play calling, but we'll break down. Jalen Hurts, hey, 19 for 23, 326, 3 touchdowns. Hey, this is what y'all wanted to see? This is what y'all wanted to see?
They said they won a 300-yard game.
Hey,
They said,
Devontae.
hey, man, I ain't gonna believe it till he has to throw for 300.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you now, big dog Jalen Hurts is sitting at 5-2 right now, leading the team. Not Saquon, not the, you know what I'm saying, oh yeah, I just had a 2,000-yard rusher. Not with the best offensive line, because they not that.
Nah.
This
Devontae.
is just off the strength of Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
And I think I know where you're going. Might need to start having that conversation about AJ Brown being wide receiver 2 on this team.
Devontae, 9 receptions, 183 a tud. AJ Brown, 4 receptions, 121, 2 tuds.
Look at how God worked.
Spreading it out. Old Eagles quarterback, Carson Wentz, 26 for 42, 313, 2 interceptions. Took some heavy hits in that game. Boy, they were trying to kill him.
You know what I'm saying? Just a little get back, a little pow.
Jordan Addison, though, 9 receptions for 128, and Justin Jefferson added his 5 for 79. You go first, Kenny. How you feel about your Eagles?
One, we need a damn pass rusher. like fish need water. Like, I can't even blame the secondary too much. I mean, they got cooked. But at the same time, y'all gave Carson Wentz too much time. And that's the same issue that we had with Jackson Dart a couple weeks ago. Bro had all day. Nobody's getting home. Yeah. I mean, I think we walked away from this game with 2 sacks on defense. Not enough. Nobody's getting home. I can see Howie Roseman on the phone here very soon making something happen, because that you can't live for the rest of the season like that. Because there's much better quarterbacks coming down coming for the rest of the season. That's gonna eat you alive, especially if you're talking about postseason. You ain't gonna live like that, especially if you gotta see cats like Jared or Baker or Jordan Love again. The story's gonna be different this time around. So until that pass rush improve, expect cats like Ringo, who we already know who he is, but even our other corners like Coop and Quignon starting to get exposed to. But my main point, not too much on Jalen. Not too much on Jalen, bro.
Now, this is what I will say. Y'all tried to get this game away. That third down call and Jake Elliott missed that field goal.
Yeah.
This is why the tush push need to be banned. Eagles fans should ask for it. Y'all play third downs to get the 4th and short, 4th and 1, the tush push. That's the only way you call a third down run play, a 3rd and 6 run play.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that you need this first down to ice the game. Now, it didn't work out against the Vikings. They couldn't go down there and score a touchdown. But they scored a touchdown right there to that field goal. It's a whole different ball game.
It's a meltdown. It's a meltdown on the sideline.
It's a whole different ball game, because you had it was 3rd and 6. You call a run play. Then the run play doesn't get you to 4th and 1. Even Kurt Herbstreit called it. He said a lot of their third down plays are called to get 4th and 1 so they can tush push. If that's your calling card, then that's going to come to bite you into some game. Into some games against a closer team with a better quarterback. Because you counting on Jake Elliott to make the field goal. He missed that field goal. If the Vikings go score that touchdown, they move down the field really quickly. If they score that touchdown, now the game is what? They're only down by 4. It's like 24. At that point, like 24-28 now.
Mm-hmm.
That almost cost y'all the game. And that's why I said that play calling is iffy. Jalen is hot. You don't put the ball in his hands on 3rd and 6. Why?
You're playing not to lose. Instead of playing to win, you're playing not to lose. And that's not how you did it. That's not how you get it done.
Yeah, and he came, and then after that, he came and got you the touchdown, actually go up 28 to get to 28. Like, I don't know why you don't put the ball in Jalen's hands, but I saw that and I said that's something to watch out for the rest of the season. That's something to watch out for.
You can't trust that. You can't
stop playing for the tush push, bro.
Right.
Because it's about to be banned now. That's how I ran it 4 times. All right. I think enough teams now will be like,
oh yeah, it's over after this season.
Like we're done. We're tired of it. It's done. Next game. Chargers. Even though they let it go win this game tonight. Slowly. Like 4-3. About to be 5-3 with this win. Beat the Colts was 6-1. Daniel Jones, 23 for 34, 288, 2 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor, 16 carries, 94 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Damn.
You know, just doing his thing. Jonathan Taylor, best back in football right now. And Daniel Jones keep having good games. We were waiting for it to flop. Maybe they're just a good team this year.
Might just be.
Herbert, 37-55, 420, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks.
Well, you know.
Keenan Allen had 119. Who's this? Orion Gaston. He had 164. The picks that Herbert threw killed them, but the Colts, this might be a good team, bro.
I'm the same. They getting it done. They getting it done on both sides of the ball, bro. They getting turnovers, and they got a strong run game. Play defense, run the ball. And that's some shit that's a formula for success. I don't care what era of football we in. And Colts is successful in both aspects of the game. They might be for real, bro. The Colts might be for real.
Yeah.
Might start taking them seriously.
Yeah, exactly, man. Packs and Cars, man. The Packers just keep finding ways to win, even though the offense don't look great. But Michael Parsons complained on his podcast about holding. Hey, 3 sacks. Ain't say nothing about him, man. 3 sacks. 3 sacks this game. That defense for the Packers is when that pass rush is going. That's a good defense. They got Quay Walker. They got Rashawn Gary. Quay Walker had a sack and a half. Rashawn Gary had a sack, and then you add 3 from Michael. They had 6 sacks in this game. And the Cards, they got fun. That Connor injury killed them, man. They need a run game. They need a run game. Because the Packers, the offense didn't play that good. Like, Jordan Love, 1929, 179 at Tud.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs had 55 yards, 2 touchdowns. Romeo Dawgz had 72 yards receiving. The Packers offense ain't started clicking yet.
Yeah, it's not a killer. You can
They ain't
still win
started
the
clicking
game.
yet.
Yeah.
And the Cards just don't have, ever since Connor went down with that horrific injury, bro, just can't run the ball because Jacoby Brissett, 25, 36, 279, 2 touchdowns. Hey, Jacoby Brissett's a true professional, man. Great backup, man.
But you can't ask too much more out of your backup, bro.
Great
you can't ask for
backup.
too much more.
But when you're running for 28 carries for 94 yards, and then you're going up against the Packers, they really don't. Trey McBride is really, they tight end is really their best guy. Marvin Harrison had 58 yards. Zay Jones had 67 yards. They got to get them a running back. They got to find somebody that consistently can run the rock. I mean, yeah, that James Conner injury is holding the Cards back, bro.
Yeah, I mean, injuries are unsuspected, but at the same time, I expect my players to step up. And that'd be Marvin Harrison making plays when he has to. Trey McBride again very much stepping into that top 5 tight end conversation here very soon. I also require some more turnovers out of my defense too. It got when your backup's in the game, everybody's level has to take another step, and that's for everybody. So
they just keep losing close games, man. The Cards be right there, losing close games.
Yeah, NFC West, bro. That's how they do. That's how they do.
Last game we're gonna highlight is the Lions and the Bucks. I was very excited about this Monday night game. I left work a little early to make sure I was home to see this game. I watched this whole game. I still think 2 best teams in the NFC. I know you got the Eagles running around, got the Rams and stuff, but I think these, when it comes down to it, is going to be still in the conversation 2 best teams in the NFC. Quarterbacks are playing decent. Baker didn't play well this game. 28 for 50, 228, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Couldn't really run the ball. Not having Bucky Irvin is kind of hurting them. And then the only reason why I think the Bucks can fall off because all their receivers are hurt, man. They going with a young Tez Johnson and Becca, Kay Otten, Mike Evans is done for the year, I think.
Yeah.
You don't know when Godwin is going to be able to come back. Now you're relying on a bunch of young guys, even though Tez Johnson, hey, people said his size and speed wasn't there, but he looked pretty fast enough to play in this league. I know he didn't run a great 40, but he looks pretty fast enough to play in this league. These young guys going to have to grow up really quickly. for this team to succeed. But I still think Baker's on a hot run. Jameer Gibbs, hey, bro.
All dog team. All dog team.
Hey, bro. He like I done put him as a big dog twice. I couldn't do it again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like Jameer Gibbs, man, hey, 136 on the ground, 82 over the air.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Young LT.
Jared Goff, 20 for 29, 241, a touchdown and a pick. Lions, bro. Just keep going, bro.
Yeah.
Keep going, bro.
Yeah. I don't have too many notes on this one, man. I know I blew some goofball dollars on this game. But other than that, Lions are starting to look like the class of the NFC, man. I can't just give them that title just yet because we still got a Super Bowl defender over there in the NFC, but they are looking good. They've been causing a lot of stress since that what was it, that Packers game? They've been the cause of a lot of stress for a few teams each Sunday. So I can't knock them when they hot. Lions looking good, man.
Yeah, Lions are looking good. So that's the recap. Let's get into hold on. I have to load up this stuff different because I closed out everything. Let's get into a little bit of
We got
next. Let's get into your stardom cinema, man. Hold on, I got you, bro.
Come on, man. Where my theme music? You know what I'm saying? Every hero need this theme music. You asked for the boss and they sent me, dog. We back again. Kenny Stardom sent him. Pon your head top.
Yeah, man, you look good last week. You wasn't that bad, bro.
Hey, no pictures. No pictures. No pictures. No
Not
pictures.
bad last week. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm about to get you pulled up with the stardom.
Daniel last week. You know what I'm saying? A couple winners.
Yeah, bro. Let's go with stardom.
All right, man. So we got Rome Odunze. Bruh, looking like one of them ones. Looking like one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? I expect him to have a very big week. I'm not sure of the status of DJ Moore this week, but either way, it's enough to take on that damn Ravens defense. I think the matchup between him and Caleb is going to. She might get somebody fired. Might get somebody traded. I think Jari Alexander's ACL ligament might be over here. A damn Achilles tendon from Marlon Humphrey might be over here. It might get bloody. You know what I'm saying? So I expect Romeo Dunze to have a very big game this week against the Ravens. They're playing at a high level. Only team is kind of still presenting a threat to the Lions right now, but we're gonna get to that later. But for right now, beat the dog shit out the Ravens. Dunze is gonna score well. On to Dak Prescott. My boy, we got a doozy for you. We got the Broncos. Now, I know you're thinking, oh, man, Broncos defense, Patrick Surtain, Riley Moore, Also saw the Bears defense get their ass cooked by Jackson Dart for 3 quarters last week. That's what I did see.
Yeah.
I see CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens.
I skipped over that game on my thing. Yeah.
I see them boys doing one of the coolest handshakes and shit after every touchdown. They looking like true YNs of the NFL, bro. Hey, man. Dak, MVP. Maybe
they gotta win game. They gotta win. They gotta keep winning.
They gotta keep winning. But I have Dak cooking the damn Broncos to a pulp. This is still gonna be a shootout because Cowboys can't stop nobody either. So this might just be a 45, 42-point game. I don't know. But you can definitely start Bo Nix, but you can for damn sure start Dak Prescott this week. You're welcome. 2 high scores right there, Odunze and Prescott for this week, man. You're welcome.
All right, let's get who we need to stay at home. Sit them.
For the folks that just needed to sit their ass down on the couch somewhere.
Yeah.
This week, Tony Pollard, my boy, I actually traded him in one of my fantasy leagues this week for this exact reason.
I forgot he was still in the league, bro.
Yeah, I was like, hey, bro, we ain't gonna need your services this week. And that's most of the reason because they got the Colts coming up. Colts been stingy as hell. And it doesn't help that the Titans ain't hitting on nothing. So maybe you probably should have just stayed with the Cowboys. I don't know. Maybe sometimes the grass ain't always greener. But you didn't want to stay in Dallas. You want to stay in Tennessee. So sit your ass down this week, brother, because it ain't going to happen for you. Colts is like top 3 in rush defense, I want to say. Top 3 or top 5 in rush defense, bro. They're giving up the most, giving up the lowest rushing yards amongst all defenses this year in fantasy. I can very well see Tony Pollard adding to that collective and not in a good way. So, Tony Pollard, my good sir, please sit your ass down. Commanders. All hail the Commanders. Hey, big dog. Or should I say collective big dogs. Jaden Daniels is not playing. I know what you're thinking. What you talking about, Kenny? That's the quarterback. But if you know how one player can just make a team go,
that's him.
It's him.
It's 5.
It's 5, bro. It's 5. That's coming from an Eagles fan. It's 5. But he changes the game like that on both sides of the ball. So since I think we got a hamstring ant.
Yeah, might be gone for a couple weeks. He might play though. He posed to play. I don't know yet. He on my fantasy team too, so I need to figure that out.
Yeah, now work that out, brother. But for this weekend, Commanders defense, sit your ass down. Because not only do you not have your superhero on the other side of the ball, but you also got one of those guys coming in the stadium this weekend. Y'all got the Chiefs this week. And that's with a healthy Chiefs team too. You know what I'm saying? He got his full collective. He got he got Rashid Rice. You know what I'm saying? Got Taylor Swift's husband. You know what I'm saying? Got
you say that man name, bro? That's what
Worthy back there. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood. They got everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? I saw Marshawn Lattimore get pumped crazy this past week. I ain't even gonna hold you. George Pickens was talking to that boy crazy.
Still living off his rookie year, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't help that you got another YN coming to see you this week in Rashid Rice. That boy just came off a charge. You know what I'm saying? He don't care about going back. So yeah, Commanders defense, go ahead and sit your ass down this week, brother. I'm gonna need you to stay safe. Stay dangerous, but stay safe this weekend and sit your ass down. Thank you.
Yeah, man. That's Kenny's. Start him or sit him. Hey, man, we got let's pick him, man. Ain't
you want to talk about it? What we got, brother?
It ain't looking good for me, bro.
Hey, you want to talk about it?
Obviously, I don't know what I'm.
Oh my goodness.
Boy, obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about, boy.
Oh. Oh damn. Woo.
I'm 6 games down, bro. Like it's bad for me, bro.
Hey, brother. Hey, listen. You know what I'm saying? Hold on to God's unchanging hand, brother. I don't know what to tell you.
It's not week 6. It's week 8. I don't know.
Brother. That boy can't win for losing, can he? You know what I'm saying?
It is definitely week 8, bro. Let me hold on. Let me get my notes ready so I can keep track of
these L's. You gotta keep track of the L's, brother.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad, bro. It's bad. I looked at that shit. I said, I only won 1 game last week. That's crazy. We're trying to take chances. Nah, bro. Like I don't know what I'm talking about at all.
Look with me, y'all. Y'all might go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I added some L's and I also added some dubs. So, you know what I'm saying? It didn't completely go backwards for me this week. So,
it's bad, man. It's bad for me. All right. Bills, Panthers. Who you got?
All right, man. It's been fun. 4-3 Panthers. You know what I'm saying? It's been fun. Yeah, that's going to stop this week, bro. I got the Bills. I got the Bills, man.
Even though the Bills ain't playing great football right now, no Bryce Young, I'm going to go with the Bills.
Hey, I want to start this right now. Don't just start following me around the pick'em board just to get some dubs up. I can't save you, brother. I can't save you. Because you know if I'm winning, I just mean I'm still in the lead. That's all I'm going to tell you. All right.
Giants, Eagles, who you got?
Whew. Yeah. All right. So I know what y'all thinking. Thursday night, hey King, they just beat your ass. That's true. That's true. That is true.
That is a fact.
That is true. That is
Hustling
true.
the shooter. That's a fact, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? That's true. That is true.
Party extendo in my lap.
But I will also say, we in the Kelly Green uniforms this week. I'm picking the Eagles, bro. We getting healthier. We're going into a bye. One way to go into a bye is with a dub. And that's the way you want to send off the squad, is with a dub into the bye week, getting healthier, probably going to make some trades.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to go into the bye on a high note. So I'm picking my Eagles over the Giants. Kelly Green, let's rock.
Yeah, so this game gives me, this game reminds me of like when you have, like, you broke up with your girlfriend, right? And now you went out on a date, all right? Last week you went out on a date. New girl, y'all had a great time. You went to Dave and Buster, had a couple of drinks, had a great time. Night was a good night.
Yeah.
Good night. Everything happened. Everything was good for you, bro.
Yeah.
Here comes your toxic ex. The one you just can't let go. The one that you should just let go of and let bygones be bygones, let pass. Well, here she comes.
Y'all don't know her like I know her.
Yeah, here she comes. And that's the Giants, man. The toxic ex coming back. They're upset. They let a game go where they scored 32 points against the best defense, one of the best defenses in the country. I'm going to go Giants, man. Giants coming to Philly and break up a little kumbaya session between AJ. Everybody back mad at each other. We back reading books on the sidelines. We back not talking to each other. We back like, what's wrong with the Eagles? What's wrong with the Eagles? Giants come to do it again. Cam scatter, boo! The frat boys go heavy in Philly. Giants.
Saying, get into some real down home running the football. Huh? Running the rock the right way.
Yo, don't get it started. Yo, Cowboys, Broncos, who you got?
How you damn do? All right. Cowboys, Broncos, man. I want to say, man, Broncos just find a way to win. So even if the Cowboys go up early, bro, the Broncos be finding a way to win. They came back and got a dub against the Eagles. They came back and got a dub against the Giants. I think they can go. They can probably go for the whole NFC East division and just beat them, bro. So I'm gonna step out on the ledge, even though I just said Dak Prescott's gonna drop a whole bunch of points. Again, that Cowboys defense ain't stopping nothing. So I'm gonna go with the Broncos this week, bro, for the dub against the Cowboys.
I'm gonna go Cowboys. Dak and them keep their hot hand. Javonte Williams run the ball. I think Jake Ferguson has a big game because they're so worried about what's happening on the outside.
Good pick.
I think Turbin and Ferguson have a big game. I'm gonna go Cowboys.
Good pick.
Packers and Steelers. Who you got?
Ah, man, what's this? The homecoming game for A-Rod? You know what I'm saying? They in Green Bay. They in Lambeau this week. Oh no. Sure, dog. And it's on Sunday Night Football. Oh no, ain't Pittsburgh. Okay. I'm gonna go Packers. You know, I'm gonna play some bully football this week, man. Beat up on A-Rod, old 40-year-old, you know what I'm saying, kick his cane a little bit. So I'm gonna go with the Packers over the Steelers. They Steelers kind of skated these last couple weeks, man. And Jalen Ramsey's kind of looking a step slow this season. I'm gonna say he came out hot, but the season's starting to wear on him a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Joshua. You know, Josh is gonna get the job done. It's not Josh. What am I saying Josh for? Jordan's gonna get the job done. Jordan Love's gonna get the job done. Josh Jacobs probably gonna have a big night on the ground. And hey, that Packers defensive line, get back to eating, bro. Let's do it.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go Packers as well. I think the Steelers lost to the Bengals. I think the Steelers are not a very good good team either. I think the Packers get their run game going with Josh Jacobs. I think Romeo Dawgz has a big game. Jordan Love kind of has his first real big game of the season. I'm going to go Packers as well. We got Kenny 49ers and Texans.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna go Texas on this one, man. I know they had a hard loss against the Seahawks. I get that part. But I also see a Niners team that is, they're not that healthy, bro. They kind of beat up, man. They're injured. I know they was able to get away with a double against the Falcons, but I think the Texans going to have a little bit more fight than the Falcons did. So I'm going to go with the Texans this week.
I'm going to go 49ers just because I don't like the Texans offense. I don't like what they got going on. They're not getting the ball to Nico Collins. CJ Stroud is not looking good right now at all. And I think the 49ers just going to find a way with Christian McCaffrey and the boys. Just find a way to win, man. Find a way to win. Last one, Bears and Ravens.
Oh, man, I said it already, man. There's going to be blood, spit, guts all over the place, bro. Cause I think the Bears going to just crush them, straight outright crush them this week. Romeo Doomsday, minimum 2 tuds. I got a few Luther Burden, the rookie. He might get some action this week. He might get some love. Bro, I got us all out dog walking. Bears over the Ravens. Easy one for me.
I got Ravens winning this game because 8 practice this week. 8's probably going to play. And when 8 plays, makes the whole team better. So I think the defense is going to be sorry. I think Caleb's going to throw some picks too. And Caleb's going to throw something that you got to catch. Some picks you're going to have to catch. But 8's healthy. If 8 is healthy, he practiced on a Wednesday. I mean, he practiced Thursday, he practiced yesterday, and he practiced today.
That's a good one.
So if 8's playing, we back. So I'm gonna say the Ravens gets off their losing streak. Lamar brings it back, and Lamar saves the day.
Yeah, they trying to rush him back. This season getting away from him. Instead of just a mild injury, they want his hamstring off the bone. For sure. They want that thing falling off the bone. For sure.
That's what I got, man. That's how I pick them. Hopefully I can get some of these games, win some of these games, you know what I'm saying, chipping away at that lead, get back in the race, you know what I'm saying?
Man, we all got a dream.
So, man, another good weekend. Hey, everybody from homecoming, like we said before, man, have a good time in the 7 cities. Have a safe time. Have a good time, safe time. Enjoy your homecoming to all the alumni of prospective schools. We got ties to like a little bit of everybody's school right now, this weekend. So have a good time in the 757. Be safe. But for this episode, IDK Sports Podcast, your premier spot to talk sports with the average guy. My name is Anthony. It's my main man, Kenny. Catch us everywhere. Do the podcast tomorrow. Catch us right here on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Till next time.
What's up?
Holla.